Hi, I'm here today to talk about the rule of thirds and how it's used in photography and videography. If it's used correctly, it can enhance videos and photos, and that's why the rule is applied so much. So I have a few examples. I'm going to be explaining what the rule is. I have a little history and then a quiz question for you in this session. So let's get started. So first, what is the rule of thirds? So you take a picture, any picture whatsoever, in this case it's a kayaker, and you draw a tic-tac-toe board over top of the picture, and that divides it into 9 equal sections. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And here's a little bit better picture of the tic-tac-toe board. So you have your horizontal lines and your vertical lines, and that creates 4 intersection points. And the 4 intersection points are the main focal points and the main points that you want to focus on in the rule of thirds. So the rule of thirds, you want to be putting your subject at one of those 4 main focal points. So in this case, the kayaker is in the upper right-hand corner. And when the rule is applied correctly, it can enhance the picture in many ways. And in this case, you can tell so much more about the picture when the subject is offset. So comparing pictures. So we have a picture on the left that's not following the rule of thirds and a picture on the right that is following the rule of thirds. The picture on the left, the subject is centered. You can tell that he's kayaking in a lake, and that's pretty much all you can tell about the picture. Your eyes don't wander around the picture, it just looks at it, it knows everything about the picture, and that's it. The picture on the left, however, follows the rule of thirds, and he's located in the upper right-hand intersection point. And when that happens, when the subject is offset, you can see so much more in the picture. The picture sort of tells a story, it gives some action to the photo. So in this case, you can follow his eye lines, and you can sort of see that he's headed toward the coastline, and you can see that he's in the middle of his stroke, and he's in a nice lake, and you can sort of see the sky a little bit more. And it just enhances the pictures in many ways. So a little history about the rule of thirds. Originally, it was created by a group of painters, and individually it was John Thomas Smith, but he was working with someone else at the time. But he wrote a book on rural scenery, and the name of it was Remarks on Rural Scenery, and he was doing a lot of research, and he found 3 things when creating paintings, and he wanted the paintings to be more interactive, and he found that the eye doesn't rest on the center of the painting, and you notice that your eye tends to wander, and it wanders around to those 4 points of the rule of thirds, those intersection points. He also found that the painting provides some composition right there, and he also found that the painting tells a story if you're following the rule of thirds. So those 3 main things. So lastly, I have a question. Which picture doesn't follow the rule of thirds? So click on that picture now.